there's a force of evil going around. And that force of evil is Hollow Knight Silksong. So with the release of Silksong, I've been fucking like addicted to video games, bro. This shit is like, I was like a huge Hollow Knight fan, and you know, I've been waiting for Silksong. Silksong is out, and so now I'm playing video games again, right? So I thought it'd be a good idea to make a video on how to like properly spend leisure time without it feeling guilty and still feeling productive while being on self-improvement. Yeah, because, you know, fucking video games and shit. Okay, so I have some ground rules. Okay, the first one is that whenever I like like regarding my leisure time, my time to relax, I have a few like guaranteed ground rules for myself. A lot of it is up to like, you know, what I want to do, but some of it is like, for example, I'm not allowed to scroll. Okay, because scrolling is just like objectively bad for you. It's not even like that fun. It's just addicting. Like scrolling's not fun. Okay, it's addicting. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's not a thrill that comes from scrolling. There's not like anything else. It's simply bad for you. Okay, so I just like never scroll. I can't like say, oh my god, hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting blasted by these lights. Holy shit. Let me make it better. Can it make it any better? Why is my room so dark now? Fuck. What if we do this? Okay, hopefully that's better. Yeah, I'm just getting blasted in the fucking dick by those lights, bro. It's kind of shining in my eyes. So, well, yeah, what the fuck was I even saying? Hollow Knight, Silksong, relaxing. Yes, okay. Scrolling's never good for you. Scrolling should not be your method of relaxation or leisure time. Okay. Same things with like fucking like I don't do drugs, but like if you're like doing drugs or some shit, like that's also like a bad way of spending your leisure time, right? So don't fucking smoke or some shit. Like don't do any of these things. Don't do any of the things that are like very, very, very clearly bad for you. Okay, just like no downside, and it's not even that fun. They're just addicting things to do. What I think you should do is do things that are fun and fulfilling for you in a controlled manner. Okay, so I do video games. Okay, I like video games. I played video games a lot when I was younger, and this is something you have to skirt a lot around because I was like a huge video game addict. I was like playing like multiple hours. I had like no self-control back then, so I was video game addict. Okay, that part of me is still like inside of me, but it's like I've learned how to like control it now. Okay, so when I play video games, Hollow Knight Silksong, again, super fucking fun. If you're gonna play a video game, play Hollow Knight and then play Silksong. Like I'm having a blast right now. But when I play it, I literally have it scheduled into my calendar. Okay, so I do it purposefully. I don't. The one thing you have to avoid is you don't want to like be playing like impulsively. That's a good word. Okay. Cause when you play impulsively, it's just like you're like, let's pretend this is what an example of what it looks like. I'm doing work, right? Doing work on my computer, and I'm just like, oh, I'm bored. Let's just go play video games. And if you give in to that urge, it's there's a much greater chance of you just like procrastinating the rest of the day, or you like not being able to control myself because it's an impulsive decision, right? But when you say I'm gonna play Silksong video games from fucking 6 to 7 p.m. Okay, it's just an hour, and you actually listen to it, you're going to play for just that hour, and when 7 p.m. Like when you hit 7 p.m., you're going to stop because it was all purposeful, it was all planned. Rather, if it's impulsive, it's just like, oh, let's just go fuck, you know, like fuck it, let's just go play video games. Fuck it, let's just go hang out. Fuck it, let's just go start doing our work. You lose a lot of that integrity with your day, which is what is key to being consistent. Oh, I hit the mic. Let's think here. What else do I want to say? Right. The second thing I want to say regarding video games and about especially leisure time is to put it after your work. So I would never wake up at 5:30 a.m. and the first thing I do is just play video games. I would never do that because it's unearned. It's undeserved, right? Like video games, again, relaxation. It's relaxation, right? You're supposed to relax after like doing work, and so it's also sort of like a recharge, right? So you like just did work for a bunch of times and you need like a recharge, little boost or some shit. That's when you like go relax, leisure time, video games, whatever. It doesn't make sense to just wake up and immediately just like enjoy things, right? That's also like procrastination. Like this is, if you think about it, this is exactly what procrastination is. You do the relaxation things instead of doing like the hard work. So what I'd always do is schedule in my leisure time at least after 1 or 2 deep work blocks, okay? If it's after one deep work block, it's usually short, like a 5-10 minute. And then after the second deep work block, it's like a longer stretch of like leisure time. Maybe I'm eating, maybe I'm watching anime or doing some other shit. But basically, never like schedule your leisure time too early. It should always be after work. You should feel as if you've deserved your leisure time. Because here, I'll let you in on something, right? At least for me, I know there's a lot, like, okay, there's a lot of people who don't think that, like, leisure time and, like, especially, like, video games and all these things are bad, okay? And they're certainly not bad if you can control them, but what I mean is that, like, they play 8 hours a day, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's normal. Like, I like, had a good day, right? Me, if I played more than 2 hours, I start to feel really, really guilty about, like, not, like, getting enough done and shit, right? Which I think is a good feeling to have. I think that's what you should do, right? You should feel guilty if your leisure time is cutting into your productivity time, and you know this. So this is just one of the things that, like, being on self-improvement is going to cause you. So I have this problem, right? So I have to, like, choose how to, like, micromanage and make sure that it's time for play, it's time for leisure, it's time for entertainment, I can do it in a fulfilling manner, and to make sure that I don't feel guilty. And one of the best ways to do that is to make sure it feels earned. So that means you do work first and then you play. So you sort of earned your play time, right? Even more directly, you can literally say, like, I only get this leisure time if I get this following task done. And then you can use it as motivation. So now this is when you're starting to, like, system hack and, like, biohack and, like, actually, like, fucking be a little scientist with your day, right? So I'd have, like, I'd say, like, I have to finish 2 videos and then I can play, Silk Song for an hour. But if I don't finish these 2 videos, I have to get them done. Even though on my schedule it says my deep work block ends at 7 a.m. If I don't get them done, doesn't matter. I'm not allowed to, like, start playing Silk Song. I have to go, like, finish this task. So those are just 2 things, especially regarding video games. It's a little less for other ones because just for me, video games is, like, what I feel guilty. Like, I'm not going to feel as guilty if I'm, like, reading or going on a walk because those are, like, semi-productive, right? Which does bring me to the next point, which is, like, yeah, if your ways of having, like, leisure in your life and, like, relaxation is, like, walking or reading, holy fuck, you're blessed. Because that just means you can relax, you can get fulfilled, but it's in a very, like, healthy, non-dopaminergic. I always stumble around that word, dopaminergic. It's, like, so hard for me to say. But yeah, those ones are good, right? Like, super, super fucking good. I just want to say, really, really good. So walking, reading, what other, like, if you have, like, a hobby, right, like playing guitar or some shit, like building things, if you're art, you like to paint, right, like all of these things are very, like, very, very, very healthy and also, like, productive outlets. Because I'm not gonna lie, video games is not, like, super a productive outlet. Like, when I was younger, I used to espouse some bullshit to my mom about how it improves my motor skills, but, like, no one's playing video games to improve their motor skills. No one's, like, playing a video game and thinking, like, I'm playing this only because my motor skills will increase. It's just like, you play for fun, okay? But, like, art, you might also do it for fun, but you also get better at art. So, win-win. So, yeah, that's about it for that topic. Now let's talk about, like, okay, this one is one that I personally do, but I know it's not going to apply to, like, 90% of people. So if it does not apply to you, you can, like, feel free to ignore this section because it's quite unapplicable. But as it goes with, like, hanging out with friends and actually going out, I have also a few rules for myself, okay? The first one is, generally, don't try and go out more than, like, once a week. Obviously, situations arise, whatever, like, if we're all going, whatever, a little bit of peer pressure, but, like, once or twice a week, I generally don't try and go more, like, out more than that, just because, like, it's about the, like, time thing again. It's like, I don't want to spend too much time, like, relaxing. Once or twice is, like, enough to, like, reach, like, fulfillment and shit, and also, like, trying to be productive and whatever, and trying to, like, get more work done, right? Like, follow this calendar, follow the schedule. The second thing is that I only hang out with, I call them the core friend group, okay? Like, so there's 5 people in my life, and they're, like, what I consider to be, like, my best friends, okay? So they're basically if I'm like going out, so this is going out, like going out and like doing shit, like going to Katie's or going to like a restaurant. I will generally, okay, I'm not like a bitch. Go out with like these people, okay, and these people exclusively. I actually have it written on my lifestyle design, and this is for a few reasons. The first one is that obviously they're my best friends, so I love spending time with them the most, right? Second reason though is that what the fuck was I gonna say? Yeah, the second reason is that like it's just for me. Okay, this is why like this is a very very like wishy-washy thing to say. Oh shit. Wait, I'll continue this thought. My camera's gonna run out of thingamajiggers. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, what the fuck was I gonna say? I will not be continuing that thought. What the fuck? Oh yeah, well, I do remember. So this is why like it's like I have to kind of skirt around this. Like I don't even know if I should like keep this in the video because it's like very exclusive to me. Like I don't think anyone else would do this. But I just when hanging out with like other people outside of this group, I just feel a lot less fulfilled, bro. And I feel like okay, I'm the type of person who likes my alone time. Okay, like I can spend my time alone and being very fulfilled. Like top 3 Ivan Shao experience is like in the car listening to music with the windows down and like singing along. Okay, that's like a top 3 experience. So something that I judge what I should do on is like if it's not funner, okay, if hanging out with this person or doing this activity is not more fun or more fulfilling than me in my car listening to music and singing along, then it's like it's not really worth it. Because if I'm looking at this from purely a pleasure, like a fun relaxation point of view, I might as well just go in my car, go for a drive, and listen to music, right? So, again, like this is very general, and if anyone I know is watching this video, bro, don't think I'm like an asshole. Like I'm not. Like if someone like asks me to hang out or something, I just like politely say no or some shit. Like I'm not like, oh, it's not scientific, core 6 or some shit, right? And that's generally just for going out. Like if someone wants to have a VC or whatever, like yeah, sure, that's fine. That takes a lot less time, a lot less investment. You know, someone wants to play like video games online, yeah, like sure, whatever, right? But just generally going out and hanging out, like going to restaurants, seeing shit, generally just do it with my best friends, because otherwise I just feel like, okay, I might as well just be in my car listening to music and singing along, because that would be more fun than doing a lot of things. So yeah, got that out of the way. Yeah, that's a very like hard topic for me to say, because I have to like skirt around and just be like very careful with my steps as to what I'm doing. That's basically the end of the video. I don't think I have anything else to say regarding leisure time. But just make sure, like there's a few, like it's not that hard. There's just a few things I think you should know. It's just make it controlled, right? Control it. Make sure it's like purposeful when you do it. Schedule it into your calendar, okay? Make sure it's never impulsive. Never give in to your impulse, okay? That's a very bad thing to do. And that sets a very bad precedent for future you. And just, yeah, like controlled, managed, and yada, yada, yada. It's just like, just follow these rules. Like, this isn't like a terribly like horrible concept. Like the bigger problem, I do have something to say. The bigger problem is that is like too much stimulation, right? I'm not gonna lie, this is sort of like an advanced video. And the reason it's advanced is because there's very few people who have cut out like all their bad habits and now have to be thinking like, okay, how do I spend my leisure time, right? Like I guarantee 99% of us watching this video still waste like hella fucking time, like scrolling or just like, you know, not consistent with our calendar, not consistent with what we want to do in the day. We don't get enough work done that we want to get done. We, you know, and that like reduces our self-esteem and everything. And like, if you're already drowning in overstimulation, this video doesn't really help you, because like 90% of the things I've said in this video have been along the lines of like actually cutting out like bad sources of dopamine, right? So yeah, like along that line, I think what you should do if you're still like addicted to this shit, first of all, watch my video, smash like, subscribe, smash the subscribe button, smash noties. But like first of all, like it's your number one goal if you're overstimulated should not be to like chase more leisure time, but it should be to, you know, cut out those bad sources of dopamine. That being said, you do need to replace them with something, right? So you replace, this is why this video is still kind of important. You replace those bad sources of dopamine, scrolling and whatever, with better sources, with going on walks, with reading, with controlled video games. That's another thing I want to say. If you replace scrolling with video games, it's only like a bit better. Like this is scrolling, this is video games, okay? I would like, because I didn't play video games when I was trying to quit my bad habits, because I thought that would make me like more of an addict, right? So what I kind of did was, when I was trying to quit my bad habits, I didn't play video games. And then now that I've quit all my bad habits and I have like a discipline to like actively just resist them, like I don't give in to them anymore, like scrolling or shit. Now I can go back and like reintroduce video games, because I feel like I have the discipline, the prerequisite discipline and willpower to like handle it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically everything for this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Hit that sub, hit that like, hit that noti, bro. We're trying to get to 100 subs, so yay. Okay, but that's basically everything. See you guys.